Hey everyone, welcome to our Intro to Vinyasa video. My name is Cassie with All In Yoga, and I'm going to be just showing you a little snippet of the Vinyasa flow. It is quicker paced, it's a really good cardio workout. A lot of teachers will teach this as a breath to movement. I like to do mine a little slower than that, but it's still quicker than maybe a Hatha yoga class. So it's good if you know the poses and are ready for a little bit of a cardio workout. So to get started, we are gonna come into a comfortable seat on our mat. We're gonna do a little breathing, getting settled into our space. Take a nice breath in. Exhale out. Breathing in and out. One more. Good. We're gonna start with a little spinal warm up. So we're gonna do some seated cat-cows. Inhale, reaching, looking up. Exhale, rounding your back, tuck your chin. Moving with your breath. Inhale to cow. Exhale to cat. Take one more round. And come back to stillness. We're gonna inhale, reach. Dropping our right arm down, start to lean to the side. Make sure not to lock your supporting arm. You can gaze out or up. Feel that stretch on your side body. Couple breaths here. Slowly come up, switch sides. Inhale back up, taking a twist. Bring your left hand to your right knee, twisting out to the side. It's so good to warm up our backs before any of our practice because that's where our core stability comes from. It can help us with our posture. Inhale, come back through center, switch sides. And it just feels good to kind of get that stiff fluid out wherever you're coming from into your practice, maybe from work or just waking up or middle of the day. Good, coming back through center. We're gonna come to our tabletop, stacking our wrists under our shoulders, our hands under our knees. We're gonna start to tuck our toes under and lifting our hips up, coming into our downward facing dog. Actively pushing our heels down towards our mat. Our head is between our arms. Our hips are up and back. Feel that lengthening and stretch in your hamstrings. On your inhale, travel to the top of your mat. Find your forward fold. A little bend in your knees, upper body hanging heavy. Inhale, halfway lift. We're engaging our core, finding length through our spine. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, rising all the way to standing. Head is the last to lift. You can roll your shoulders up and back. Bringing your hands out to the side. Grounding through your feet. Feeling nice and stable, engaging your quads. Your core is engaged. And your shoulders are relaxed away from your ears. Inhale, reach. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. We're gonna step back either into our tabletop or a plank. And we're gonna take our Vinyasa flow, our chaturanga. So lowering down like a push-up. When our hips meet the mat, we're lifting up into our cobra or our upward dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Taking a couple breaths here. This is not a resting pose as many people like to think. It's very active, it's very stretching. It's also an inversion, so we have a lot of blood flow going to our brains and bringing us more focus and mental clarity. Inhale, travel to the top of your mat, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rising to standing. Find your mountain. Good. On our inhale, we're gonna reach up overhead. We're gonna sink into our invisible chair for our fierce pose, feeling grounded through your feet, bend in your knees, your core is engaged, your shoulders are away from your ears. You can reach out like you're holding a beach ball or be more overhead. Feel that stretch. You've got it. Remember to breathe. Inhale, reach. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Stepping back, take your vinyasa flow. And exhale, downward facing dog. 3 breaths here. Feel that active stretch. It's a nice back stretch. And we're moving quicker, but it's still not necessarily breath to movement. On our next inhale, we are gonna lift our right leg up and back, 3-legged downward facing dog. Exhale, sweep it through, step to your runner's lunge. When you feel grounded, you can either keep your back heel lifted or planted down, rising up to your warrior one. Bending into your front knee, making sure it's in line with your toes, pressing into that back outer edge of your back foot. Your core is still engaged. Inhale, we're gonna bring it down. Pivot our back foot. Step your back foot to meet, front foot to meet the back foot. Take your vinyasa flow. Downward facing dog. 3 breaths here. Definitely getting a workout. You definitely should bring some water with you to these classes. Have a towel and some water. Inhale, travel to the top of your mat, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rising up to standing. Find your mountain. Take a breath here. Inhale, reach. Exhale, chair pose. Sinking down, feel grounded. We're using our endurance, building it up, finding our strength. Inhale, reach. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Stepping back, take your vinyasa flow, either from your knees or your plank. Lowering down. Inhale, up. Exhale, downward facing dog. Actively stretching your heels down towards your mat. Feel it in your hamstrings and your calves. You can also play if you're feeling a lot of weight in your wrists, walking them more forward, more out. You can do the same with your legs. Inhale, lift your back leg up. Exhale, sweep it through. Bringing your foot either up or down, planting it. Rising up to your warrior one. Make sure your knee is same direction as your toes. Finding your stance, pushing into that back outer edge. Very active and strong pose. Exhale, bring it down. Step your front leg to meet the back. Take your vinyasa. We're gonna come into our tabletop, come to our child's. Knees out to the long edge of your mat, big toes to touch, shift your hips over your heels, reaching out. Starting to take a cool down. Feel that stretch in your back. One more. Slowly push your weight into your hands, coming up to a seat. Finding your stillness. And that is just a little snippet of our vinyasa flow. We did a little bit of a sun A, sun B, but it does move quicker. So it is definitely a workout, and you can do it. As a brand new person, I would encourage you to just check it out and try it, but know your abilities and limitations, but know that it is gonna move a lot quicker than, say, a Hatha or a Yin class. So I hope you enjoy, and I'll see you later.